Hey guys, Alicia here. Alright, 4 stats not to get discouraged by. I just thought I would do a quick rant. Gary Vee calls it a rant. I don't know if you know who he is. But there's going to be a quick rant about don't get discouraged by the stats that don't matter. Don't get discouraged by any stats. Please do me a favor. Don't get discouraged by numbers when they encourage you, when they give you useful information. Listen to them. When they don't listen to them. If you're feeling like being discouraged or in a bad mood, don't even check your analytics. I'm going to talk about which analytics in another video you should look at weekly, but don't be discouraged by these 4. Okay, we got my list. Okay, page totals by month. Okay, I'm going to work on a worksheet for you of ones that you should check every week and every month. Please don't just look and do March, May 1st through May 31st, June 1st through June 30th. Do your date range and then look at your page totals and just look at the numbers and see them change. They are probably going to go up and down because of the market, because of the trends, because of the summer. A lot of people are talking in Facebook right now about Pinterest and how their Pinterest traffic went down. And it occurs to me that those people must have not been doing this for more than a year or must be in a different phase than they were a year ago. Go check out my video about how to compare your site traffic to the previous time period, or check out the video with Lane Dasher. I just did that recently. I'll link both of those in the cards. But yes, don't get discouraged. Okay, so the page views, yes, page totals by month. Instead, look at the last 6 months and you'll see this jagged line and it'll go like this. Analytics, it's always gonna go like this. That's normal, that's healthy, that's what it does. And that volume ends up totaling different things. I want to go on like a little mini rant about ad networks and how it just becomes this like arbitrary thing. I don't even think total page views really I should do a whole nother video about total page views. Anyways, you don't need to be discouraged by that. Don't focus on that. It matters much more how many people are on your email list, but even that doesn't matter. It matters how many people are opening it, how many people are reading, how many people are paying attention and being affected and engaged by your content. The second one is bounce rate. Okay, for bounce rate, that is, okay, go check out that other video, I'll link that too, with what these different stats actually mean. But bounce rate is literally just people who only visit one page of your site, and until you do, events or goals tracking, you're not going to know if people just watch the video or if they did subscribe to your email list, but then they had to leave. Say they come, they like it, they find you on Pinterest, they read the whole thing, and they subscribe to your email list and they leave. That was successful. So until you're tracking that, which there is a way to do that with event tracking, until you're tracking that, or if it's linking to another page, you can track, that people went to that page the page where they fill out the form to subscribe. But until you track that, you don't know if people only visiting one page, is a bad thing. Maybe it was successful. Maybe they actually did that next step to get on your email list and then they had to go do something and they know they're going to hear from you. So just keep in mind, with all of these stats, what matters much more is to compare the different sources to your site average and compare from one source to another how your bounce rate was, because that gives you a comparison, apples to apples, for what your engagement rate is, for people in the different categories, and that gives you information about your traffic that you can use to identify trends, identify which of your activities is the most, paying off the most based on what your goals are. All right, third one, average session duration, and I'm going to group that with the fourth one, which is pages per session. I like pages per session more than average session duration. The thing with average session duration, I go into this on that video about like stats you need to understand, basic stats, what they actually do. But basically, if someone is on one page for a couple of minutes and they go to another page for several more minutes and then they leave, Google doesn't know when they left, so it can only count the time that they were on that first page. So you just need to take that with a grain of salt. Don't be discouraged if you get into anything about analytics, you might hear, like for my corporate website that I work for, pages on site, it's a real estate site, that matters way more, and we have way better because people are browsing MLS properties. So they're clicking on tons of pages and we can really, really tell how long they were on the site. If you only have, so if people are on your site more, like if your site average is like 5 minutes and your average pages per session is like 6 pages or something, then you should pay attention to those numbers. So if they're positive numbers, pay attention, be excited. If they seem small, don't be discouraged. You're not allowed. Just don't worry about it. Use it to compare your sources to each other, but really focus a bit more on other numbers and engagement specifically. So how many people are on your are subscribing to your email list, because that's new people that you're getting them to come closer to you in the funnel. You're getting them to take that next step. You're getting the privilege of talking to them in their email. If you have a Facebook group, how many people are in there? How active are they? For sure, with Instagram and Facebook and stuff, how many followers you have? Yes, sort of. Everything that helps you get exposure, you're trying to go from obscurity to becoming known. So everything that helps you go on that journey is good. So it could be good to regularly track how many people are total you have reached that you're affecting, that are liking or following you on the different profiles. But take that with a grain of salt too. It's more about engagement. It's more about quality. It's more about relationships. Just keep the right things important. Keep the big things big and the small things small. More important, look at the longer date range. Look at page views by topic and look at your content. If some of those metrics aren't encouraging and they don't tell you a lot, just go look at your content, see which ones have the most page views, which that definitely does tell you interest. Look at that and do more content about that. Engage, reply to people everywhere that people are talking to you. If they email you, email them back. If they comment on your blog, if they talk to you on social, if they interact with something, talk to them, engage, be there, interact, be part of that community. Focus on that. Focus on the long game. Focus on knowing what your goals are, tracking the right things. Don't be discouraged by the basic stats that are on that first page when you first get into analytics. So I have to go. Someone's calling me, but that will make this video shorter, which is good. So hope that's helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't already and watch for more videos. Thanks for watching.